Hey everybody, and welcome to the new video. So, as many of you know, the new Nintendo 2DS XL has been announced by Nintendo. It was just out of the blue, it was just so random, and while everyone has been paying their attention to the Nintendo Switch, no one was expecting a thing from the 3DS family. So let's talk about it. So on the Nintendo's YouTube channel, they released the new Nintendo 2DS XL trailer, and they were able to give the fans, the Nintendo fans, a look on how it's exactly going to be, like what we can expect from it. And though it's not actually out yet, just from the video we can already get some expectations and what we can expect. So just from judging by the video, we can see that it is not too far off from the new Nintendo 3DS XL, which is what I have right here. If you recall from one of my other Real Talk episodes, you know that I got the new Nintendo 3DS XL like a little bit after it came out. I noticed from the trailer, the new trailer for the 2DS, it's not too far off from the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Really, the only difference I see from it is the design. I see that there's like a larger screen, it's more sleek, it's sort of thinner, it does not have the two cameras right here, and then also the camera is right here, and then also a bunch of other like different layouts. It still has a C-stick. But then of course, since it's the 2DS, it does not have the 3DS feature, which is going to be a big improvement for a lot of people, because I actually don't know a single person who actually uses the 3D feature. I know that I sure don't, and I know that a lot of people don't, because either like it gets annoying, it doesn't work right, or it hurts their eyes. So I think that's a huge reason why people are so excited for the new Nintendo 2DS XL, is because they won't have any 3D issues to deal with. And it's also going to solve the problem of people spending so much money on just this little 3D feature when they're not even going to use it. Because while the new Nintendo 3DS XL is $200, the 2DS XL is only $149, and it's most likely because it doesn't have the 3D feature. And because nobody really uses the 3D feature, we're basically playing on a new Nintendo 2DS XL without even having it on the name. And if that's the case, I say that if you already have some sort of 3DS, like if you have the new Nintendo 3DS XL like I do, and you don't use the 3D at all, or maybe even if you do, I say that if you already have one, then I say that the new Nintendo 2DS XL isn't really worth the purchase, because it's not too far off from the new Nintendo 3DS XL, just like how the Xbox One S isn't too far off from the Xbox One. You know, because if you already have an Xbox One, if you already have a new Nintendo 3DS XL, buying the new generation won't really make a difference. It won't really be as helpful, because it has pretty much just the same features. It's really just like the design and different features that's like, it's not too far off, but you know, it's still cool. If anything, people who don't use the 3D should probably just trade in their new Nintendo 3DS XL for a new Nintendo 2DS XL, because it really won't be any different. And it's also going to be better because the 2DS has like a better design. I did notice that this space right here on the 2DS XL is not filled in, so I guess that makes it more prone to breaking, because I know that the first generation of the 2DS had the big like tablet like feature, because kids were always like accidentally breaking their consoles. And so if a little kid who recently had the first generation 2DS and is used to the tablet shape, and they're now upgrading to the new Nintendo 2DS XL, they're gonna have to be like super careful, because if they've been so used to carrying around the tablet, they're gonna have to be switching over to the screen where it's more prone to break. And that's the whole reason why they created the tablet look to it in the first place. There's a lot of improvement in the Nintendo 2DS XL also. You are now able to play all the 3DS games, and I think that's also cool that you could play the 3DS games on the 2DS, because like I said before, I don't know a single person who actually uses the 3D feature on their 3DS. Me personally, after seeing the trailer for the new Nintendo 2DS XL, I kind of wish that I had that instead of the 3DS, because even though I love my new Nintendo 3DS XL, I just don't use the 3D. You know, there's just no point to it, and I just spent $50 more on the new Nintendo 3DS, while the new Nintendo 2DS XL is $50 cheaper, and it doesn't come with the 3D, and it's not like I even used that in the first place. On top of that, like how I mentioned before, it has a different button layout. It features the C-stick, and also you could use your amiibos on your new Nintendo 2DS XL, like how you can use on this console. Overall, I am looking forward to the new Nintendo 2DS XL, even though I'm not going to be buying it, because I already have the new Nintendo 3DS XL, So if you already have one like me, I recommend that you do not buy it because it really is not worth it. But if you do not own a console from the 3DS family and you are looking to buy one, and you know that you are probably not going to be using the 3D like how nobody does, then I strongly recommend to buy the new Nintendo 2DS XL because it will be worth it and you won't have to be spending the extra $50 on the little 3D feature, and you will get everything that you need in the new Nintendo 2DS XL. Literally all the same features and a better design and no 3D that you're not even going to be using if you had the 3DS. All for $50 cheaper, and it's the new gen console, and I assure you it will be worth the purchase. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for listening to my opinions and advice on the new console that Nintendo has just released or will be releasing. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, subscribe, like all down below for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next video.